don't know that we need the light on here. I did the low light compensation. I left it on anyways on the webcam. Oh, son of a bitch. Gotta get the headphones. Playing some video games with my brother yesterday. Okay. Alley-oop. Let's double check. Yeah. Audio's working. Alright, so I think I still have it on easy mode. And I was gonna go to the island. But I kind of want to check to see still need a primary, or I still need a Stormbird, and I still need a Fireclaw sack webbing. So let's go for the Fireclaw. Yeah, we can go back and forth between these. So I just wanted to, like, for farming purposes, I had like this big old huge strat. Now, so the Blast Forge is what I was wanting to use. So it's like rope caster. So we do need to freeze it. I think all we're going to try to do is freeze it. And once it's frozen, we're going to Blast Forge the shit out of it in the back. But I wanted to see on the strat, I want to pull up this video again.
Well, a lot of you guys have been waiting for this one. Today we're doing a master machine hunting guide for Fireclaws. Fireclaws are one of the toughest machines in Zero, and that certainly still holds true here in Forbidden West. In fact, I would argue they're even tougher now. For one, we of course have the Apex variant, which has stronger attacks, higher elemental resistance, and 50% more health. But also, we now have to be more careful with how we fight Fireclaws to make sure we get certain upgrade resources. In particular, I know you guys are after sack webbing and Apex hearts to upgrade your gear. So in this video, I'm going to show you a strategy
should loot all these dead machines. See if they have points I need. I can get it from my stash later.
Well, our first step is to use the roadcaster to tie down the Fireclaw. As long as we approach undetected, it's pretty easy to tie down the Fireclaw before it can even attack. Now, once we have it tied down, it will stay that way for a full 90 seconds, so we have plenty of time for the next steps, which is good because we need to be a little bit careful. That's because dealing any significant damage will remove the tie-down state and set the Fireclaw free. We certainly don't want that, but we do need to get it frozen, and Frost Hammer will deal some elemental impact damage. So we need a way to deal elemental buildup but minimize elemental damage. My trick for this is to make sure we hit an armor plate with our frost arrows. This will block most of the impact damage but doesn't affect elemental buildup, so we can freeze the Fireclaw while keeping it tied down. By the way, if you guys like these deep dive machine hunting guides, let me know by leaving a like down below. A lot of people don't realize how small my channel is, and leaving a like really does help. So now with the Fireclaw tied down and frozen, we need to decide what part we're going to focus on to maximize damage with our Bolt Blaster. Unfortunately, we can't target the blaze unit on its belly because we need that intact to get the sack webbing. We could target the shoulder sacks. Those don't have anything to do with the sack webbing, and they do deal a lot of damage when they explode, but they'll also remove the brittle state as soon as they do, which will cut the damage we can deal in half from that point on. So targeting the shoulder sacks is not ideal. We could just target the Fireclaw's body, or maybe its face, and hope we get the eyes for an extra damage boost. But there is one other weak point left to explore. The canisters on the Fireclaw's rear, which are shock on the normal variant and plasma on the apex, will give us a damage boost if we target them, so that's what we're going to do. After we tie down and freeze the Fireclaw, we're going to position ourselves around the back with a clear view of the canisters. Then we'll trigger the Rangemaster Valor Surge to boost damage even more and unleash the sustained burst on the canisters. Remember, you can also trigger concentration with the Bolt Blaster to make focusing on those canisters easier. So that's the strategy in a nutshell. Tie down the Fireclaw with ropes, freeze it by hitting an armor plate to deal elemental buildup but minimize damage, and then focus the Rangemaster boost to sustain burst on the rear canisters. This works for both regular and apex Fireclaws. However, unless you're playing on a lower difficulty or have a fully upgraded legendary Bolt Blaster, this will only take down about half a normal Fireclaw's HP and only about a third of an apex's, so we need to be ready to repeat these steps at least one more time. Immediately after finishing the sustained burst, your priority is to get the Fireclaw tied down again.
Well, it's kind of interesting. So I want to go. Okay, that is very interesting.
Don't have enough stamina yet.
Out of stamina, it says. Very interesting. Well, I want to come at it from like the woods now, because the other direction was no bueno, because it brought like 4 other frickers to have to fight. So what it's saying is the first thing that you do is you tie it down. Oh, I'm not even going the right direction. The first thing that you do is you tie it down. Then you go ice, then you go rope caster on the butt. And when you go Roadcaster on the butt, you're going to hit it in the plasma part. When you go ice, you need to make sure you hit it in the shield, like armor.
A hunter-killer machine.
Okay, so we have the 6. There's 4 of them. Okay, now immediate. Okay, and then now we do this range master, and we immediately go right here. Oh, I didn't do the range master thing. God damn it, Matt! I did the wrong spell, the wrong ability. So I blew up the thing that I needed.
And when I find the parts I need, I should check all the machine carcasses here.
Moron. Okay, well, let's go to... I did that so perfect otherwise. I just hit R1 instead of R2. Oh, and I fast traveled, and fast traveling didn't get rid of the... whatever.
You think the enemy's going to go easy on you?
So yeah, we should go fight some other stuff, get our get our Valor Surge up. Then I want to go try it again. In fact, I can already tell how like easy it is or whatever. It's already like too easy kind of. So I think we might need to bump it up to the easy strat. Well, the Blast Forge, Blast Forge for sure we're upgrading. And then I don't know that we're going to use Carge's Bane. Deathseeker, Shadow, and the Sun Scourge. We do want to upgrade. I think we do want to upgrade those. And then, yeah, we want to go get that gauntlet as quick as we can too. So, do I need to craft some more? I need to craft some more ammo. So it was four of those bolts, and he sat down and he didn't turn around, I don't think. So okay, so we made all the ammo that we can make.
May your blade be bright.
Okay, we made all the ammo that we can make. Let's go back to resources, make sure we have all the... Ah, man, we are running out of money.
A good enhancement. I hear the battle at the embassy was wonderful.
So we bought all the stuff there. We'll go ahead and restock everything.
Alright, machine strike anyone?
Let no. The rebels will
Be proud. Walk with strength.
be. Your courage serves you well.
We should...
Okay, we're gonna go back to our jobs.
The defenses.
Because we're going to go back here to this guy. We're going to go here and here. Alright, so we're going to try this again. So first thing that you do is is you get it held down with the advanced binding ropes. Because that does 162, you know. Yeah. We don't have a better rope caster than that yet? Didn't I buy a better rope caster? Let me check. Best rope caster in Horizon Forbidden West. It's the tie that binds. It's in the DLC. The Elite Rope Caster. So yeah, we're already good to go. We're already good to go on that. So yeah, we're gonna tie it down. Immediately after we tie it down, we're gonna do sustained burst with the blast forge. We don't want the explosive tear. We don't need the piercing. So we're gonna just sustain burst. Second thing we're gonna do though is we're gonna get the advanced frost arrows right here, Secret Hunter. So very first thing is this. All right, let's get after it. We're gonna try this again.
Frost ammo could help here.
Okay. Okay. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That should be it. Is he not tied down yet? I think he's not tied down yet. Now he should be tied down. Okay, he's tied down. Then we're going to hit him in the armor. He's broken. So now we're going to come down here. We're going to activate Range Master, which we don't have enough shit for. And then we're going to reload. I didn't think we really needed to reload. But okay. Okay. So I didn't even do the Ranged Master. I screwed up on that because I forgot to get Valor before. So I just really suck at, making sure I have everything prepped. But anyways, let's go back to that video. Because it said at the very end there's like a way to quickly and easily do it every time or whatever. Once you have like legendaries. Yeah, if we upgraded, okay, so now we have everything overridden, so that's good. We're at like a really good spot. Now, I don't really want to go upgrade anything else right now, because I need to be able to go get some money. So we're gonna go. Oh, we can already upgrade. We can already upgrade my armor though, so let's quickly go to a workbench, and we can at least upgrade my armor. So that's, which room is my room? Yeah, my room has it's like the down arrows to the desk. It's kind of like bluish. Okay, so that's my stash. Do I not have a workbench in here? Okay. There's a workbench on the map over here. Probably in the same frickin' room I just came from. And it is, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna upgrade our Nora Thunder Warrior. Man, we get beat to shit with frost and plasma, huh? Apex Behemoth Heart. Yeah, see, it's. I literally don't even have enough money right now to upgrade it completely. To go all the way up there. So. Okay, what was lost? We have to wait for that. We can't even do that quest yet. We've done all of those, all of those. All of those, all of those, all of those. We still have a cauldron to do. And I think we should. We could do the cauldron, but then I don't think we're going to be able to do any of the overrides after. I don't think we're going to be able to do any of the overrides after, because, well, the overrides are free, though. Overrides don't cost you anything. That sustained burst with the Roadcaster is nuts. I say let's actually go do that. Let's go. Oh, fucking idiot. I can't believe how often I do that.
It'll be hard to sneak into that cauldron without being seen. Might want to take care of these machines first. A rush of air. I can't find it underwater. I'd have to sneak past it. This kelp might give me some cover. Looks like I can swim down from here.
Is the snap mod just gone? It's kind of weird.
Then it's just a matter of repeating and freezing your gold blaster steps to bring the fire down. Oh, and remember, if you get crushed or take on the burning state, you can clear those status effects with a cleansing potion. Okay, let's take a quick look at my loadout, and then I'll show you how to put it all together into live combat. Our outfit is going to be the Norse Sentinel. I like the Sentinel in general for its weapon stamina perks, which will help make sure we can do our sustained bursts, but it also has good fire resistance, which will come in handy with the
Snap
fire.
mod's a lot better
I have
when you
this
can't
outfit
reach
fully
me.
upgraded, but I'll
Shotgun
remove all
will
the
come in
waves to
handy.
keep it a little weaker. For a frost weapon, I have the level 4 Secret Hunter bow with a couple of 15
those machine overrides.
shoot these so that we don't degrade the tie-down state. Do
That crate.
lay of them.
Might be able to use it to climb onto the ledge.
So it's frozen now, it's upside down. So I'm gonna get my advanced bolts ready to go and line up so we can see these canisters really easily. Trigger our Valor Surge. And I'm also gonna trigger concentration and we'll just focus on those canisters. Try and get as many hits on those as we can without missing the fire club. You can see he's almost completely dead already. He'll immediately remove the frozen state, so we're gonna get some distance. Get him roped down again. So here's where you want to dive through his legs. I'll show you that one more time because he got his rope off. I know that's kind of crazy, but it is the best way to avoid most of his attacks. We're just going to get him roped down here again. There we go. So now this second time we're not going to have any Valor for the Bolt Blaster Sustain Burst, but that's okay. He's pretty much dead already, so we should be fine with just a regular Sustain Burst. Just gotta make sure we hit armor plate. Freeze him. We'll need to reload our Bolt Blaster. Actually, we already did. And there's no more canisters left, but we can just hit him from any angle at this point, really. And there you go. And just
What's up?
What's up, Martin?
Just playing Horizon Forbidden West. I'm streaming on Twitch.
Oh, nice. Now, do you think I know you're saying what's up, bro?
That's cool. I mean, there's nobody watching me, so we can chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm just chilling. I just ran through like my realtors for the morning. I had one lead. Of course, she tells me like 100,000 more than I can offer. So, you know, that's normal.
Yeah, I went through it myself too this morning. Fucking people, bro. Yeah, well, yesterday I finished doing my manual calls yesterday. I had like 250.
It's close.
Yeah.
And I got some deals out of that. Not deals, but people send me shit, you know what I mean?
Should be
But
able to climb
that
it now.
definitely works when you call them, but it's definitely better.
Well, one thing my mentor is saying, like he switched over to all agents because I was having success with it. But so what he does is he pulls this list, and you know it costs him like I don't know a couple $1,000 or whatever. He pulls like Tide only cost me like $50, but if it's like let's say that it's like 4,000 agents, he pays like 6 cents a lead. So he pays like $240. So maybe not thousands of dollars. Well, yeah, because he pulls like 50,000. So so he does pull like his lists are like $3,000. So he'll pull like
Nationwide?
no, it'll just be like all of Texas active listings or something. You know, like
Well, that's it.
it'll be like a big chunk because like Nashville will only have like
No, you don't.
3,000 or 4,000.
Ah,
And Charlotte only had like 2,500, you know, or 3,500 or something.
what now?
So, but yeah, pull that big list, and then what he does is, he doesn't even ask them for off markets. He just asks them if they have anything that needs work. And then he doesn't care if they're on market, off market, or from a wholesaler. If they're from a wholesaler, what he does is, he goes around them, and he goes directly to the seller. So, yeah. So I don't really like that, but it's okay, whatever. And then if it's on market or off market, then he just makes an offer on it. So he was telling me this morning, he's like, well, you shouldn't be asking them for off market. And I'm like, dude, that is the whole thing Jamil like always told us to do. That was like the whole entire point, was like getting agents to send you off market properties. That was the whole point of it.
See, but if you think about it real quick, even on market, as long as the numbers make sense, bro, it's not a problem.
Well, the numbers just never make sense when they're on market. Because if the numbers did make sense, it would have already sold. So the difference is when it's on market, you're just going to have to ask them for like $100,000,
That was fun.
discount from their asking price, which I don't have a problem doing. So I was just thinking about this today, like, I've been trying to teach all of my agents Only send me off market. Only send me pocket listings. Well, what's happening now is in Tennessee, they're kind of telling the agents that they can't really do off markets anymore. I mean, they still can, but I'm starting to get some kickback. Is my point, like some pushback, where they're like, "Oh, it's illegal for me to do a pocket listing." I'm like, no, it's fucking not. It's just the National Association of Realtors or Tennessee Association of Realtors is telling you that you need to. You have like, once you get the listing agreement, you have like 2 weeks to get it on market, or else like your brokerage is maybe going to get in trouble or something. So, but my thought was I have all these agents like sending me other deals like that are on market, and they're not from them. They're just like other random ones on market, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, those are whack.
I'm like, it, but here's the thing. So Nathan Harris, I was talking to him, and I don't know if I told you this. I kind of think maybe I made a message about it, where he was saying like, just pay all closing costs and pay all commissions. And yes, what that's going to do is it's not going to be as good as another offer, like if you come in unrepresented. But if you're not getting an unrepresented deal anyways, you know, if you're just sitting around and you don't get an unrepresented deal, and the only deal that you have that you're looking at right now is on market, and there's going to be 2 agents in there, okay, fine. Then that just means that your offer needs to be like $6,000 less. So what? Like, you already haven't offered on it and weren't going to offer on it maybe.
There we go.
So like, just screw it. Just take the shot and just say that you're going to pay all commissions. And then that's going to help the agent like be excited to go to bat for you. Now, yes, it means that your offer needs to be like $6,000 or $8,000 less or whatever the price is, but it's still better than not even putting an offer in at all. So my point was like, I'm sitting around and I'm constantly telling agents, no, I don't want that deal. No, I don't want that deal. No, I don't want that deal, because they're on market, because it's some other realtor. Well, if I want this thing to work, and I want to be able to just sit around and play video games all day while my computer makes money for me with the automation of the AI, you know, I always say, oh, I already have somebody in-house looking on market for me. Well, the plan has been for like 3 or 4 years, yes, to have like a VA, somebody that combs the market for me. But it only happened for like a few months one time, and I didn't close any deals from it, and I ran out of money. So really, like, I don't have anybody right now that is combing the market for me. So it's not like I need to ask these agents to comb the market for me, but if I'm saying like, hey, bring me a fixer-upper, and they bring one that's on market, okay, fine, just make the offer. Like, I'm trying to figure out like how I have to like make the pivot. Because just because Jamil said something 5 years ago doesn't mean that it still applies to today, that it's still going to help today, it's still going to work today. So, yeah, man, I mean, that's what I'm thinking is like, from now on, okay, fine. You want to send me crap that's already on market? I'm just going to make the offer on it then. You know, whatever. And if they don't like it, I don't care, because they're just going to go on like a 2-week follow-up anyways. And then eventually you have like 100 deals that are on a 2-week follow-up, and maybe you're asking less than, you know, or they're asking like 100 more than you can offer, but so what? Just still offer it anyways, you know?
Yeah, when I encounter myself the same thing, people send me
That's
shit
right, I guess.
that they definitely not gonna qualify for an FHA loan and conventional loan. So what I find myself doing is, like you said, teaching these motherfuckers. And what I do is what this happened to me actually yesterday. So who's the right buyer for this property? I told the agent, like, somebody that has the money. So he's telling me somebody that has the money in the bank and thinks he's gonna put it all in this property and buy $460,000 and then add another $50,000 to it.
Yeah,
That's not a smart investor. You gotta go back to your seller and tell them,
Maybe I can
I have
collect
a
the
buyer.
paper.
But you know, buyers usually use hard money or private money, and there's a premium to that shit.
Yeah.
And then I broke down the numbers backwards and I'm like, oh shit, that kind of makes makes sense. Yeah, bro. It's not that property's worth 215 fixed up and then you minus the repairs. You know what I mean? We gotta consider.
This again.
We gotta reset it at the end when we
Find a
fix
way
it.
back on
We
the
gotta hold it for
platform.
2-3 months. And we gotta pay a premium for that monthly interest rates. Then I gotta make some money on it, right?
Yeah, like 15% maybe.
Yeah, 12, I told them 10, 12, right?
Yeah.
You know, okay, oh, that makes sense. So yeah, that's the reason why most of the people want to come in low. Not just me, right? Everybody, every investor, which are the people that you're catering to, is going to be around kind of my same number. It could be 1,000 more, 2,000 more, or maybe less. But we all going to land out here, right? I'm sure you're getting offers where am I at? You're like, yeah, we haven't got a lot of offers like that. But there you go. That's the reason why. Now you know. So why don't you go back to your seller and tell them that?
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good because eventually, you know, they're gonna get enough offers that they understand, like, shit, this is all anybody's willing to pay.
Yeah.
You know, unless you want to fix it up yourself. You know, do you want to take the time yourself to fix it up and hire it out or whatever? And then you can get your asking price that you want right now. But you probably want to fix it up and then ask for even more. But you're asking for the price that it needs to be if it was already fixed up.
Correct. Or they what I encounter a lot, well, like I told you, they do the property's worth 215, right, based on comps. They do minus the repair, and that's what they're asking for online.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. So they don't even know, they're not even factoring in the closing cost, the holding cost, the commissions,
The commission, the resale, the profit.
and the profit, like you said. Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody wants to make money taking this responsibility. But it's a premium to that. There's a price for that, right? And this is the price. And the property been on market for fucking 130 days.
Oh my gosh.
That's the reason why, you know what I mean? So, it's a lot of fucking teaching, bro, in the beginning. I'm assuming, because I went through the whole week, going through the house the whole week, bro. People are already on my follow, bro. People that haven't even sent me shit.
Yeah. Well, I think I've known like for like a week and a half that I need to call realtors, but I've just been like dragging my ass. But I turned 40 in like 2 days, so I'm telling myself like, man, you have to pull your head out of your ass for like this huge milestone. You have to get your shit together, Matt. So I'm kind of like, you know, I'm still staying on top of my realtors as they talk to me and go high level, but. You know, I already ran comps today with Chat ARV, and I already showed the guys a bug. I reported a bug on Chat ARV. I reported another bug to Ty, you know, where it sent the same message twice.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yep. So that's kind of weird, man. I never seen that before. But
Me neither. I haven't seen that before.
yeah, that's funny. So I was just, you know, I'm still doing all of that, but now I'm like, no, okay, Matt, you really need to.
No, you're doing admin shit, my nigga. You're doing admin shit like I've been doing too. I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing the same shit before last week when I started. When you mentioned it, I started doing the same thing because I know I'm in the follow with more manual calls. So I have 250 motherfuckers that I went through, bro. I did like 10 a day. Sometimes I did 20.
Yeah.
Some days I did 5. You know what I mean? But I did it all last week.
Yeah.
I paid the last ones yesterday. But this was people already on my follow that I never had an encounter with them, bro. They never sent me shit. They had just assumed that they wanted to work with me. And motherfucker put them on the follow-up. They went through the follow-up and they went through the manual call and they want my manual fuck on my dollar. And going through that, bro, taught me a lesson, bro, that I've been doing a lot of administrative work, cleaning out my fucking pipeline, going through the conversation that the guys having, right?
Yeah.
Determining this is somebody that could fucking, because most of the time, bro, people say, who is this? And they assume that the motherfucker's on DNC.
Just need to move further into
Yeah.
the cauldron.
Or I'm not longer in real estate. And the fucking, I assume that the motherfucker needs attention. And so I'm going through all that bullshit right now. I've been doing through all that bullshit, but that's administrative work, my nigga. What me and you need to be doing is putting on fucking offer, bro.
Turn them on.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do the admin. I mean, dude, I pretty much have been working like 1 hour a day for like weeks. So that's why I do the admin, but
This is better than
it's fucking time. I need to pull my head out of my ass. It's just different when you have like a big pivot like that, right? Like, cause now I know I know every single day is just gonna be me on the phones all day. So it's like, oh shit, I'm going from like no time on the phone to like 8, 10, 12 hours a day on the phones now. So it's like a big like, you know, you have like that, you have the hesitation of like, oh god, I got all this work I gotta do now. So I'm using that like tomorrow, dude. Like, okay, I have to do everything tomorrow, man. It's Monday. I turn 40 on Tuesday.
Nice.
It just I have to pull my head out of my ass.
If
Now,
you want, let's not get under me, bro. Let's push each other to do it.
well, yeah. I mean, I guess I can just be hanging out in there. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe seeing some, maybe seeing me seeing you there. Maybe we all would be able to throw each other fucking
At this rate, I'll be able to
things to
swim
give
my
each
way
other
to those
encouragement to
rides.
continue to do it, bro.
Yeah, we can do that.
To the core.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going through the same shit. I'm cleaning. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm cleaning my shit right now. I'm going through my fucking conversations.
Calling.
And I'm helping the AI fucking go. Cause then once the AI do that, bro, I go back to my to the permits or whatever limitations, and I start correcting shit like that. If somebody says, "Who is this?" reply with my what the fuck did I say? With my info or whatever. I forgot what the fuck I put. Let me see. When I'm trying to teach this fucking AI how to fucking answer, bro, he doesn't fucking say investor anymore. Now he says empire.
Yeah, you can't get you. You might not want that.
Yeah, they were flagging me, bro. And you cannot see the flag on the orbit. You gotta go to fucking go high level to see that the little red triangle when the message don't go through.
Oh yeah.
So I find a lot of that shit, bro, lately. I've been finding a lot of that.
Well, I mean that's part of what we're doing is like we have to like adjust and you know we just have to stay on top of it. We have to pivot. So you know I'm gonna add all these Charlotte people and I don't think I'm gonna ask for off markets anymore. Or
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing. Do you by any chance have anything go for like a renovation? I don't even say flipped anymore.
yeah,
I'm saying renovations now.
yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's how I pivot. I don't use invest anymore. I use Empire. Now I'm saying renovations. You got anything go for like a renovation? I don't say flips anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a big thing for me will be to not write off the on markets anymore.
Real markets.
Yeah, I think because like I was I didn't fight my mentor on this morning, but like when he was talking, I was like kind of just shaking my head because he's like, oh, I think you're like opening yourself up to like having like these disagreements with the agents if they don't want to do pocket listings, you know, because the Association of Realtors says they can't do it. Like, well, you're just fighting the realtors now, you know. I'm like, okay, and you know, and he's like, I'm getting deals and I don't even ask for off markets. Sometimes they're off market, sometimes they're on, but I don't care. He's like, whatever it is, I just make my offer on it, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's a good point. It's a good point, because like. Yeah, like when Jamil was saying, you know, you want to be off market because you want to be able to beat other investors. Well, you can't really offer more than other investors. But what you can do is you can get there before other investors. And then that way, if your offer is good enough, then they'll just take your offer from the start instead of, oh, they're gonna push it out to other investors or they're gonna push it on market. So I'm like, okay, yeah, like that was the whole point. But yeah, whatever.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just enjoying, man, some Horizon Forbidden West, dude. This game is so good.
That's a badass game, bro.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
I've been playing Joe Tai, but I haven't fucking touched it in
I
like
need to find
4
something that'll
days.
help me get to that rail.
You been playing what?
Joe Tai?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, gotcha.
They go to Joe Tai.
Yeah, man.
That shit is sick, bro. It's like better than Tsushima, I think.
Well, I think Forbidden West is better than Zero Dawn. You know, they did a great job without screwing anything up, and they added more. You know, so I think That's probably why you think the same thing about that one is like they probably didn't screw anything up and they just added more and better stuff.
Yeah, most likely, yeah. Because they just copy and paste most of the time with the games.
And the
Yeah,
water stopped.
or
They
they.
do it on, they're on the
Doesn't
same
look like I can climb up to
platform,
that
you know,
tunnel
on the
yet.
same engine. I don't know how the fuck they do it,
There's
but I'm
something
sure
I can use to reach that rail on the
they
wall.
got a starting point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
From the
tunnel
same
looks
old
like it
floor.
leads out of here.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
So enjoy your Sunday, bro.
They import the old workflow.
Yeah, hell yeah. Enjoy your Sunday, my brother. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man. You have a good one.
9
Thanks.
o'clock?
Yeah, probably. I'll be
Alright,
up
brother.
and whatever.
We'll be in touch.
All right, man. We'll catch you later. Thanks for checking in.
Always.
Later. Okay, well. Okay, so we'll get our difficulty back to where it needs to be. Now, I really gotta. I was not paying attention a whole lot. I was kind of just on autopilot there.
It looks like that rail on the wall can take me up to that tunnel. But I don't think I can reach it from the water.
Oh man, you can lower the water level. So why would you need to lower, like raise and lower the water level, right? Why would you need to do that? Well, we can get back up here. Maybe we need to raise the water level to be able to move that blue piece. Oh, what? We can't raise the water level here? Alright, well let me try to freaking remember. Oof. Okay. Okay.
That crate might be useful.
Okay. So the crate was useful. Yeah, we went in here, we got that. Okay. We had to use the crate to get up on this. We can't go left at all. But we can cut over here. Okay. So we're over here. Because we climbed up.
There's the core.
So now we need to raise the water level. Okay, I mean, I'm not really sure. where we're supposed to go up. So
Maybe if I place the crate under the rail, I can climb up to that tunnel.
okay, so can I?
Don't think I'm getting this thing out of here. There has to be another way to get it to that rail.
So now I think I can drop it. Although I don't know how I'm gonna get back up here.
Maybe if I lower the water, I can place the crate where I need it.
See, you shouldn't do that. That's what I was already thinking. Like, but I was trying to figure out once I lower it, how am I gonna get back
I
up?
can lower the water level with this.
You
That'll
know?
help me with my crate problem.
Yeah, she definitely like walks us through way too much. Okay. So now,
Should be able to move that crate now. Caster won't work on that. That should do it. Now I need to raise the water level.
okay, don't.
I need to raise the water level again.
See, I don't know
Use
how.
the crate to climb up to that tunnel.
I don't know that I can get up to. Oh, wait a second. What the heck? So maybe I didn't even need the crate at all. Over here. Oh, okay. I didn't need the crate to reach the climbing spot. We just proved. So really, when I first got the crate out, I just should have immediately brought it over to the little dock.
There's nothing.
Lowered it, gone over, and done what I just did now. Okay. You land right on it. You weren't supposed to jump off of it, you dum-dum.
Should be able to use that crate to climb out of here now.
I hate how much they walked us through that. Well, I didn't need to pick that up, but whatever.
Place looks busy.
Okay, well, so elite rope caster. Like, now we need our real weapons. So let's get back to our real weapons. So glow blast for sure goes down bottom. And then I think we still have the rope caster. So was it the wildfire that I had over there? Okay. So we got our shock and our purge water. We got our airborne, or once they go corroded. We got our snow or frost. We got our pulse and our whatever. We got our acid and everything up top. Shock and pulse, and then fire. Yeah, so the only purpose of this is fire. So I could see, like, maybe we do end up using the Sun Scourge if we level that up all the way. Then we could maybe get rid of a couple other weapons. I could see. Okay. So now,
Hunter killer. A guardian of other machines. Just gotta move the crate to that rail on the wall and get out of here.
now we can shock his ass. Let's critical strike on him. Okay.
Now's my chance.
Yeah, I think that killed. That didn't kill him.
Oh, looks like they called for backup.
What? Oh, that must be the other one. Oh my gosh, we've got multiple out here. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that button. Okay. Alright, come on. Okay. I guess we can't overdraw now. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it's like not letting us overdraw. There we go. Okay.
I can keep going.
Okay, so let's... Out of stamina. Can't. What is over here fighting me? That little fucker now? God damn it. Ugh. I hate that, man. I hate when they move, like, right when you go to launch the frickin' the arrow. Okay. So I think we blew up. I think we blew up the damn... okay. We just blow up that too now? Okay. Yeah, we blew up both of their... We blew up like both of their resource containers, so... Alright. Oh, I can't use my focus at all. Interesting.
Now to find a way back to the core.
Okay, well, whenever we see these, it knows that we're... Or I know we're supposed to be ripping the damn thing out. Okay, we don't go that way. We came from... They came from behind! Yeah, we came from here. Yeah, okay. Came from there. Okay, I'm pretty sure I see where we're supposed to bring the crate to.
Looks like it's stuck.
Didn't look like it was stuck to me. Looks like I just couldn't pull it any further, so now I need to get behind it and push it. Duh. Duh. We might as well fill this up.
That's it. I can climb up from here.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, what armor are we wearing? We're wearing our Utaru Winter Weave, which is good for the sneaky sneaks. And all the other stuff that I have is not really... I mean, I'm not using any of this stuff in here. So really... Maybe we should equip that now. And what we'll do is we'll put fire. We'll put a fire in there, and then we'll also put a acid in there. And we'll use... Okay, we're using this one, but we still look like that one. Yeah, there you go. So we might get hit a little bit harder now, but I think we're gonna have more of our stamina. I don't recall using so many. Okay, obviously we need to go to that. I don't recall using so many smoke bombs, so that's kind of weird. Alright, I mean there's nothing else up here.
Bet I can jump on those metal carriers from here.
Well, you? Yeah, it wasn't supposed to fall off right there.
Oh, that's new. The cauldron must be getting ready to release it. I need to get to the core, fast.
Oh, that over there. It's a tide ripper or whatever. We're gonna see if we can't drop down from above on it. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got plenty of arrows. Because we know we're going to be using some here. Okay.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Alright. Yo! What are you doing? Oh, sweet. Are you picking me up on the way? Oh,
24 hours?
Oh, yeah. That's not enough time for me. I need more time to get ready.
Yeah, I figured. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah, I was just going to give you a quick update about Grandma. And
Okay.
she was... You know, I don't know how it's going to play out, so don't get excited yet. But,
She's moving to Florida?
no. She said she wanted to get away from you. That's why they sold the house down there. But
That seems unlikely because I'm the favorite that she wanted away from me, but okay. Alright, sure.
yeah.
That's funny. He's so funny.
So Anyways, Grandma was saying that, that she's selling the house down in Florida. It should be closing this week, I think. It might have already closed last week. I don't know. But she just said the end of April. So, she's getting a check. I'm guessing the house is probably like upper 300s or 400,000. I think I saw it online for like 385 or something. So I'm guessing they got right around that price. And then she sold the Buick and the Mercedes. That was probably about 50 or 60 grand. So with all that, Danny went out and sold everything, or sold the cars last week. So anyways, Grandma was just talking about, and she mentioned this like a month or so ago when Mike and I were there, that she wanted to help all the grandkids out with the money from selling the house and selling the cars and stuff. So, I go over there about every week and I hang out with her, and I don't pressure her or like try to sway her to give us money or anything like that, of course. But yesterday I was there, Friday I was there, and she was talking about how she wanted to give us like some money, and she asked me like 4 times like how I was doing with money and if I needed some money, and I just didn't really say anything because she wasn't really asking me directly so much as she was like mentioning it, and then she would keep talking in the sentence, so I wasn't gonna like stop her and be like, stop right there, yes, I do need money, I would like you to write me a check, I just whatever, and so she kept mentioning it, and then she started talking about paying off Mike's truck, and she's like, well, I really want to help you guys all out, so like whatever you have that like needs to get paid off, I want to help out. And she's talking about how Holly just bought a house, and I don't know exactly what all happened, but supposedly they somehow helped Holly with the first house. I don't know if they bought it for her or if I don't know what happened, but whatever. It doesn't matter. They helped her out. They've helped me out. They've helped us all out. So, anyways, so she was saying, she kind of mentioned like, we've already helped Holly out. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that she's talking about like several years ago when they helped her get the old house, or if she's talking about this house that Holly hasn't even moved into this house yet. She's buying it like right now. Like, I think they just closed on it and they haven't even moved in yet. So it's like happening right now. So I don't know if Grandma was saying like she's helping Holly out with this house, but I was like, well, yeah, Grandma, that's like a perfect opportunity for you to like buy like all new appliances for Holly or something. Like if they just got a house, they already have the down payment, they already have all the financing, they already qualified for everything. But like, if you wanted to help her out, you could help her fix the house, update the house, appliances, something, Because my thought was like, if she's talking about like $400,000+ maybe she wants to give us all like 20, 30, 40, 50 grand. I don't know. I have no idea. And so, then she started bringing up Mike, and she wanted to pay off Mike's truck. And I said, yeah, he probably owes like 20 or 30 grand on it still. I don't know. He's had it for a couple of years. And it was like a $50,000+ truck. So then she kept saying that she told me that she hasn't seen Michael. He's only been over once since Grandpa died. And I go over like every week or every other week, and she always mentions this. She's like, Matt, you're the only one that comes over. You're the only one that comes over. Now, I know that Glenda calls her, and I know that you probably talk to her at some point here and there, and I know that Danny and Rana go over there. So she's not really saying like she's lonely and nobody visits her. She's kind of just saying like, well, hey, Megan's not here, Jenna's not here, Holly's busy, Mike doesn't come over. So she's like, Matt, you're the only one that comes over, and it's like, okay, whatever, it doesn't really mean anything except for the fact that she was kind of like, she just notices that Michael doesn't go over there. So we were talking, and she's like, yeah, I really want to pay off his truck. And I noticed it was like time for Mike to get off of work. So I texted Mike, and I was like, hey, can you come over? Grandma really wants to see you. So he goes, yeah, sure. So it was like 5 o'clock, and he gets off at 5. So he just came over, And she was very excited to see him and really happy. And then she was like, well, yeah, Matt and I were just talking about how I want to help all the kids, and I'd like to pay off your truck, and I'd like to help you with the down payment for a house. And she's like, so will you let me help you? And Mike's like, well, okay, I guess. And she, and he's like, well, I don't need you to do that, Grandma. And I was like, yeah, Mike, like, none of us are gonna go to jail tomorrow because we need money. Like, none of us need the money, or else we're gonna, die. But we could all find, we could all find a way. Like, I could use a new deck. I could use my second mortgage paid off. I could use a roof. I could use windows. I could use a bunch of flooring. I could use all kinds of stuff in my house. I could use more than she has in my house. So I'm just like, yeah, none of us need it, Grandma, probably, but like, if you want to help us now while you're alive, because again, she still has like well over $1 million already in investments, not even talking about the cars or the houses. So it's like when she goes, like, we're already gonna get like a big split or whatever, So she's just like, well, I just want to see the help now while I'm still alive. I want to see you guys.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, yeah, like, that makes sense, Grandma, because now, like, we would get to thank you in person, and, you would get to see whatever we use the money for. You would get to see the help. So, like, whether you help us now or, like, 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, she always says she's going to make it 5 more years. So that's what I go with. It's like 5 more years. So, anyways, Mike calls me yesterday. I left. I took off. Grandma said like 4 times, do you need any money? And I did mention that work has really slowed down the last like 2 or 3 months. And so I'm like pivoting, and I'm trying to figure out another way to make my business keep working, And so she's like, oh, let me pay your mortgage for a few months. And so I didn't like, it never got down to the point where like she pulled out her checkbook, and so I never like said like, oh my God, yes, Grandma, let's do it, thank you. Because I was like, well, let's see if she even remembers tomorrow that she wants to do this,
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
And I also don't want Danny to think that like I went over there to ask her for $50,000 or whatever stupid number.
For sure.
So,
Matt, can you hold on for a second?
yeah.
Sorry, 1 second.
No, you're good.
We'll try to look for a gas station real quick, but if it's an emergency, it's okay. We have 10 minutes, and I'll change it, okay? Okay, so are you trying to hold it, or are you, what do you think? Try to hold it? Do you want us to go find a gas station? Somebody?
I can't fight that thing in all this water. I need to hurry.
So do you want to be body? You want us to go to find a gas station? Oh, what is it? Do you want us to find a gas station, or are you just gonna go right now? So you want us to find a gas station? Okay, well,
Now
we'll
look,
start with this.
that thing's not gonna let me get anywhere near the core. I need to lower the water level again.
There's gas
At
station.
least give me a fighting chance.
Okay, sorry. So I tried to talk to her for a second. She had to go potty, and
That's okay.
so we're not that. So anyhow,
Yeah.
so we're gonna grab a gas station here in a second. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, so I left, and I wanted to make sure that Mike could like stay without me and chat with Grandma if he wanted to, since he hasn't really been over there. So a lot of times when I leave, Mike and I will kind of leave together, and maybe we'll stand out in the driveway and we'll talk,
Saw that note before.
for a few
Maybe you can
minutes or
help me out.
something. So I was like, hey, see you later, and I kind of let Mike stay or whatever. So I get home and fine, whatever. So yesterday Mike calls me, and I was like, hey man, like, so, and I kind of asked Grandma this too, like while we were there, like while Mike and I were there. I was like, well, Grandma, like, what is Danny gonna say when you want to give us all this money?
And I'm back here.
Because I don't want Danny to think that like I'm taking advantage of you because your memory is going or anything. And she's like, well, I still am in charge of all the money. And I said, okay, like, I was like, do you think that he's like spending all your money now? And she goes, no. And like, because I was like, yeah, we're supposed to split everything after you're gone, but like, he could spend all the money before you're gone, you know? And I said, so do you think that they're doing that at all? And she said, no. I said, okay, good. You know, I don't have any reason to believe that they're doing that, but I'm just, you know, curious as to what she thinks or whatever. So she's got some opinions about stuff that I haven't
Okay.
repeated to anybody. So I kind of always am just checking to see where she's at, you know?
No, yes.
Yeah, she said some pretty crazy stuff that I'm like, okay, we need to not tell anybody that, Grandma.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
So I was like, hey, Mike, like, what do you think? Like, do you think Grandma, like, maybe like in the next week, do you think she's gonna, like, I don't know, like, do you think she's gonna call Danny, or like, what do you think she's gonna do? And he's like, well, actually, I stayed for like another hour or two after you left. I go, oh, okay. And he goes, yeah, she paid off my truck last night. And I go, oh, okay, that's, man, wow. Because I don't know if you know this, but like when Mike went to go get the truck, he had like pretty decent payments, but then Grandpa was like, well, I'm going to help you with the down payment. So when Grandpa helped him with the down payment, it like shortened up the loan terms. So it made Michael's payment even higher. So Mike has like really felt like locked into this very expensive truck payment.
What'd you say? Sorry, what'd you say? It made his payments higher?
Yeah, when Grandpa did the down payment, you know, the terms of the loan, the way they structured the loan was, instead of doing like a 6 or 7 year loan, they only did like a 5-year loan. So then Mike's payments were like over $700 a month, and then of course his insurance is like over $100 a month probably. So you know he's paying like $800 or $900 a month for this truck. You know, that's pretty pricey. So I just know that Michael has been like feeling like he can't go do anything because he's like stuck with this truck payment right now, kind of. So, like, because I talked to him, I was like, hey, Mike, let's go to Japan. Because he really wants to go to Japan. I said, let's go to Japan. And he goes, I can't go until after I pay off the truck. And I'm like, well, when's that? And he's like, 2 or 3 more years. I'm like, man, you know. So anyway, so she paid off his truck. I guess it was only $18,000. You know, it wasn't 20 or 30 like I thought. It was like 17 or 18,000. So she just wrote him a check, and she called Danny like right there on the spot and was like, hey, do I have enough money? I'm gonna pay off Michael's truck right now. And she didn't have enough money in the checking account, so Danny moved the money for her.
This was last night?
Two nights ago. It was Friday. So I mean, maybe the money isn't actually going to be moved until Monday. He might have done it. I don't know, because it was like Friday night, like probably 7 or 8 o'clock. So chances are maybe Danny moved the money around Saturday, and then Mike's not supposed to cash the check till Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. But either way, you know, I asked Grandma, I was like, okay, well, if you're going to pay off Mike's truck and give him a down payment for a house, like, what do you want to help me with?
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I was just talking about it, you know, and so that's kind of what I wanted to call you, was like, don't get excited, but maybe have some ideas as to, you know, if you really need something that's like 10, 20, 30, 40 grand somewhere, you know, maybe Grandma is giving us all money now-ish. I mean, I'm going to go over again this week. I go over every week, like I said. And, you know, I'm not going to call her up and be like, hey, Grandma, I heard you gave Mike money, so now I want my money. But, like, yes, like when she was like willing, she actually got up to go get her checkbook for me at one point, and then something happened. I think somebody called. I think Glenda called her or something. So she's like, oh, I'm gonna go get my checkbook and I'm gonna pay your mortgage for a few months.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I think Glenda called her, and I just didn't press it anymore. I was like, no, I don't want to press it. I just want to be able to say I did not encourage, I didn't ask for it. Like, I'll accept it, because again, work is slow right now for me, and I have to figure out a pivot. But I paid back some money to, you know, for Grandma and Grandpa Olson, the money that I borrowed from them like a few years ago. I did pay back some of that money to like Scott and Brenda and Craig and Deb, and you know I bought this old Jeep that I put some money into, and so I kind of got a little stupid on my spending, a little overzealous, and then work has been really slow for like 3 months now, and so which I didn't anticipate at all. I thought I was going to be the exact opposite. So I'm like, well, yeah, Grandma, if you're giving us all money, you can pay my mortgage for a few months, you know, because nothing.
Now's a good time.
Yeah, nothing's broke on my house, and I have 2 vehicles now, even though they're both rusty and 20 years old, but whatever. 20 plus years old. But anyways, I was like, yeah, I don't need to go buy anything that costs 10 or 20 grand, and I don't have anything to pay off for 10 or 20 grand. I guess my second mortgage, but
Yeah.
anyways, so I don't know if you guys have vehicles or if whatever. It's none of my business whatsoever. I just feel like I want to keep you in the loop, and I want everything to be fair, and I'm sure, you know, now that Ryan's home, you guys are probably just doing all kinds of catching up and, you know, talking about the future and game planning and figuring out what you guys are going to do. And if Grandma's going to hook us all up with stuff like that, then if she does the down payment, I mean, I was telling Mike, because Mike didn't really want a house, I didn't think. He doesn't really want to like mow a lawn and get up on the roof and like clean out the gutter. I think Mike just wants like a condo. But then when we were talking about it, he's like, well, no, I kind of would like my own house. Like it'd be nice to not share anything. So I was like, oh, well, great. Then yeah, I mean, if Grandma helps you with the down payment for getting us, you know, a smaller house, that way he's not house poor, then great, you know, and maybe.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so maybe that can help you guys out too somehow. So I will.
We definitely, I mean, I won't get into it, but yeah, as you already know, we had been wanting to get a new home, but with loans and stuff like that, and for the prices and stuff down here, I mean, you know, for what we want, it's expensive, and
Yeah.
we're trying to, you know, figure that out, and you know, and obviously like moving the dog. Anyway, it's a whole thing, you know. It's not easy to show a house when you've got a toddler and then all the animals and stuff, and then you got people calling you every other day randomly for a showing, and it's like, oh, you know, it's like we can't do that all the time. So we need to try to figure something out to where we can get out of the house first, and so yeah, money obviously to help with the house would be huge. You know, to whatever. I mean, obviously, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But yeah, that would. Like you said, we're not hurt. No one's hurting so bad that we're gonna go to jail. We have but we're all broke enough, you know.
Oh yeah, we could easily find a place. We could easily find a place for 20 grand or 50 grand, whatever the hell the number is.
For sure. Like it won't be missed. Like it'll be put to good use, that's for sure. So.
Yeah. Well, so maybe I'll kind of keep you in the loop, and I'll ask Grandma, you know, when I go over this week, you know, maybe I'll ask her and say, well, hey, like, you know, do you want Megan to call you? Do you want to call Megan? Like, how do you want to help Megan out? You know, I could kind of talk to her about that kind of a thing. So I'll obviously play it the best way that I think I can to make sure that I'm not offending or upsetting anybody or whatever. I just want everything to be fair and.
For sure. You know that? Yeah.
But.
Quick question.
Okay.
You know, over there at Grandma, do you know if her digital phone is being working?
Yeah, it was there when I was just there. It was on. I don't think she does anything with it.
I didn't know if they found it. Because I spent so much money in it, and I didn't know if they found she very like that, you know, so and then she knows and she doesn't be interested sometimes on Facebook Messenger, sometimes she does, so like that, you know, I invested, and other times she did, and I never
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for the heads up.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll keep you in the loop on what happens. Probably I'll probably hear something this week because, like I said, I'll probably head over there and everything. So.
And I'm very excited to hear that out for Mike.
Yeah.
He got that help for his truck, so that's a huge relief, I'm sure, for him. So I'm so glad to hear that. So.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, we'll chat with you later then. Have a good time at Busch Gardens. We'll talk soon. Yep. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Yep. Have a good one. Bye-bye. All right. Let's keep. No, this one.
There it goes.
I was kind of trying to roll right there, but whatever. See, now he goes down. I think we can hit him with that crit, baby. We can hit him with the double crit. I was going to say triple crit. I shoot you right in the face. This should kill him right here, I think. There we go.
We're done here. Time to get those overrides.
Sweet. Well, there we go. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. See, I think normal. I'm definitely capable of doing harder than normal because I don't even use freaking pots. Like that fight was kind of nowhere close. Like, I mean, I'm also over leveled. Don't get me wrong. But like that fight was really not all that hard. I definitely had some brain farts. You know, I probably could watch a video on the master class videos that one guy had, and I could probably do, you know, a lot better. But yeah, I think now we've got this. We've got this done. We could go farm up and do all the overrides, and then go do the main story. We're getting close to doing like the next chunk of the main story.
This'll give me machine overrides. I can
All
use
cores overridden. Sweet. Oh yeah, I want some water. Some nice cold water. Holy smokes.
more overrides I need to restore.
Holy smokes. Oh. How in the world am I going to override those? Oh my gosh, dude. It's all the big bad boys.
They should leave me outside.
It's all the big bad boys. I've actually killed quite a few of them. I might be able to unlock.
This cauldron must have been pumping water in and out to release aquatic machines. Huh. Smart.
Okay. So our skills. Trap specialist, I don't think really. Penetrating rope with the rope caster. I don't think we're going to actually use that. Elemental Fury. I could see us using that, so let's go ahead and grab that. We're done here. We're gonna do some. Oh, okay. We do have everything for the shredders, except no, we're good there. This is fully unlocked. This is fully unlocked. So, yeah, we need 5 here, 5 there. We could do the penetrating rope. We still have a couple more abilities that we could do. We could unlock, which I don't really care that much about. Like the blast slings. I don't really care that much about those. I'm a big bow and arrow guy, so. It's kind of interesting that the big boy ain't here, so. Yeah, let's go to. If I look to my left a little bit, there should be a shelter. Okay, yeah, we want to go to the base. We want to go to the base so that we can unlock these overrides. Okay. Let's go to the override room and see if I already have anything. Or if I have to go do all of them. Okay, so we had one. Earth Grinder, that won't be hard to get at all. 3 Earth Grinders. And then a primary nerve. And then a slaughter spine circulator. Unknown machine. I would say... Whoops, hold on. Create the job. Create the job. Create the job. And then... Yeah, I just want to quickly, just for farming's sake, kick it on over. Okay, so it's gonna, the exit's over here, southeast. And we're gonna go get a slaughter spine circulator first. Although we only need 1 of those, so maybe, should we look at our jobs and see, we can get 3 of them from 1, but we might have to do 2. So let's go do the Slitherfang first. Because sometimes they fly. They freaking fly away. Yeah, there's a Slitherfang site down there. Ah, interesting. It like never tells me to go to this one. I have to pee so bad. Hopefully I don't die. I hear something close to me. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. So I got my fan on, I took a pee. I am ready to relax, man. So let's see, we need to go this direction over here.
Good to loot all the dead machines here.
And
What kind of
then
parts I'm looking for.
what we want is we want to tear. This is kind of the only tear one. So I'll come over here and equip this one. Maybe it'll help me tear a little bit quicker. What's up, dog? Wait.
Can you get the parts I need here? Better try another location.
Oh, there we go. I see him. What? Oh, okay, there we go. Are they all still in there? What the fuck? Come on, you bitch. God, I don't remember this being this annoying. Are all of your shit still in here? What the hell, man? They're all still in there? Okay, come on. Fucking get up and show me the... Oh my god. That's kind of funny. Kind of, like, caught it.
I can grab this from my stash.
Oh, nice. Okay, we got everything from it. Perfect. We're still losing health, so I'm gonna... run around. Run over here. Once the dot falls off, we'll heal up. We'll replenish. There you go. Alright, let's go to the campfire. Sweet, so we got one, even though we didn't have the right... We didn't even end up using Range Master, which is funny, but whatever. Okay, so now let's go get a slaughter spine. Where you tell me to go? You tell me to go up there? Fine. Oh man, I didn't mean to go there, but this works. No, it doesn't work. That's a Thunderjaw. Dipshit. I say fuck it, I don't want to climb back up there. I just jumped right off the cliff.
Skin's cracking from the cold.
Alright. You fucker, dude. It's like, so you gonna show me your tail, or what are you doing here? Ah! Right there would have been the opportunity to... There we go. Can you still break this off after they're dead?
I might find the parts I need.
No.
I don't need it. I'll have to go to another machine. There's no ammo for this.
Okay, so you have to go to another one. Damn it, these guys already blew this one up. Well, maybe not. Yeah, they did.
blade is sharp.
Stay
My
sharp.
eyes are open.
You're always.
Anything to report? There's only machines and animals out there. There!
Damn it.
You see her?
Can you see her in the smoke?
No! Ah!
Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted to, but we still, you know, we still got a little bit of gear, still got some headshots, all that good stuff.
Let's see what I can do with this.
Go. I mean, obviously, can't get anything from here, so let's come all the way back over here again. And we'll have to go buy some fast travel packs. We can make up some of these. I can't believe it wanted to run away from me, so it just runs right in front of me. What a dum-dum. What a dum-dum. even fucking cold anymore. God damn, it took me so long to pick up the fucking weapon. Okay, we're done with the slaughter spines now. Okay, what's the next quest? Thunderjaw. Okay, now we can actually just go right here and so we should try to shoot off his weapons, then freeze him, and then beat the shit out of him with his own weapons. Okay. So do this. And let's get after it here.
Have to hunt Thunderjaw, so I'm gonna get parts to fix their override.
You just land right on him. Oh my god, of course. Of course. Just the slight movement, man. I just love the slight movements. Okay, you're frozen. I'm gonna disc launcher your ass.
I should loot all these dead machines. See if they have the parts I need.
Well, they don't. Guess I should have.
Pouch is full, but we're packing.
Where's another Thunderjaw? Thunderjaw. Was there one way down there? No, not really. Kind of. There's a Thunderjaw site right there. We need to buy some fast travel packs the second that we're at the next. See, literally behind me. Thunderjaw primary nerve. Yeah, no. Okay, it's very easy to kill these. They're pretty much a complete non-issue on story mode. Well, duh. I mean, we did the entire arena, so. Okay, let's go northeast. Back up over here to the campfire. We can go do these 3 unlocks, and then we'll go do the main story. That's what I say. So let's get back over to regular difficulty. And let's go to the base. If we go to the campfire that's just to the right of the base, I think that's the one that it always brings us to anyways. No. We need to go to the campfire just to the right of the base from now on. Do not just fast travel to the base. We can basically be inside quicker than we can run up to it the other way. Okay, we have that. We have that. We have that. It's right after that one. Okay. Here we go. We are going to craft the override for that. Craft the override for that. Craft the override for that. We have like everything overridden except for this very last one. So, is what it is. Alright, let's get over to the green one. Alright, we should go to a town. Let's go to Thornmarsh and let's buy up everything that we need. And we'll go from there. Interesting. Oh yeah, we're good. That little butterfly or crow or whatever came in from the side, and I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be it. Man, this game has so much content. Alright, so let's go ahead and, yeah. Alright, so our tools for sure, just come all the way up on that, come all the way up on this won't even cost $1,000, perfect, and then resources, yeah, there we go. So I would say let's not even, like, as far as weapons go, the Berserker Hunter Bow, like I'm pretty sure we're never going to use that. It can be used to override the attacks of overridden machines. So that means it has the little targeting deals, which this one also has the targeting arrows too, right? Sunshot Hunter Bow. Sunshot hunter bow. Yeah, targeting hunter arrows, right there. Okay, so like the frost hunter bow, haven't we replaced that? Yeah. Yeah, we've replaced the frost hunter bow. Sell the berserker hunter bow. Delta sharp shot, we're not going to use. We're going to use forge fall before we use that. Tripcasters, might as well get rid of all the blue stuff. So the blast forge. So we're not going to use these. We're just not. Shredder gauntlet. We are only using the one shredder gauntlet that we're getting ready to go get right now. So we can sell this. Yeah, we can just sell that later. Vindicator spike thrower. I just have never used them, so I'll keep one around. Elite rope caster is where I'm going to upgrade that. Perimeter trip caster. We just need to keep one around. We're keeping the glow shot for sure, and then we're going to have this forge fall as well. Which once it's fully upgraded, we'll see maybe it's worth. Maybe we only use the glow blast for one thing, and we only use the forge fall for the other. Like maybe we only use forge fall for plasma, so that's like 2. So we could do forge fall. Let me erase. Oh crap! Let me erase. Oh, I should go to Barren Light too. We should go to Barren Light because I remember I was supposed to go there. So Forge Fall, I think maybe that will just be for our pulse. Okay. Plasma. That might just be for our plasma attacks. Whenever we decide that something... Ancestors Return. And we're for sure going to use... Oh, God. Ugh. Okay, we're for sure using Ancestors Return. And then we're going to use the Forge Fall. We have our Glow Blast. Glow Blast is like specifically for tearing. I think... I don't really know that we're going to use Carge's Bane. I think Death Seeker is going to be like our main. Death Seeker Shadow, I think. Okay, Death Seeker Shadow. Let's go. Death Seeker. We'll just go Death Seekers. Death Seekers is basically going to be like main and shock. And then I think we're going to have Sun Scourge. The Sun Scourge. The Sun Scourge is going to be Fire, Frost, and Acid. Fire, Frost, and Acid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Deathseeker, Shadow, and Sun Scourge. Carja's Bane, Forge Fawn, Glow Blast. I would say like Blast Forge. Maybe we could use Blast Forge to like just beat the piss out of stuff. But let's see, like Lightning Hunter Bow. Lightning Hunter Bow is lightning and the pulse shit, which I've just never used the pulse shit. Okay, Seeker is Frost. We're already gonna have that with Sun Scourge. Sunshot. It's really been like once they are corroded, but to be honest, I've never actually used this. Okay, Vanguard we're replacing because it's acid. We've already got acid. There was Sun Scourge. Wildfire we're going to place. Okay, yeah, so I think we have these 5. Sun Scourge, Death Seekers, Glow Blast, Forge Fall, Ancestors Return. And then maybe what we'll do is it's either going to be Carja's Bane, which really doesn't give us anything. It'd only be like if I really wanted to do nothing. So I don't think we need Carja's Bane. And then we have the Elite Rope Caster. Elite Rope Caster and Blast Forge. The Blast Forge. The Blast Forge. Okay, the Blast Forge and Elite Rope Caster. I would say that could be whichever one we're going to kind of end up like using the most. Which, that Rope Caster, I like taking down that fire. It's like the fire jar or whatever. So the problem is we would want to use the Elite Ropecaster and the Blast Forge together. So it's almost like, what other weapon would I not even use? Maybe Forge Fall. Because it's only like if you want to put plasma damage. I don't know. We'll see what Ancestors Return does. Because Ancestors Return might get me rid of some stuff. So, help me get rid of some stuff. So we already bought... We have all of our resources. We have everything there. Let's make arrows.
Prove yourself in the hunting ground?
Yeah. Oh yeah, bitch. Alright, God, this would be so easy to go get, but no, we don't need to up, because we're just gonna get rid of it anyways. Carja's Death Seeker, Forge Fall, Blast Forge. Yeah, we don't really want to go upgrade anything right now, because we need to use Ancestors Return. And we need to go farming like crazy with Ancestors Return, so. Okay, so we're back to the Ataru Winter Weave. Ammo crafting. Oh yeah, that's right, we gotta go to Barren Light. So we'll go to Barren Light, maybe there's a quest there or something, I don't know. Okay, so we just bought all that. Let's come over here. Let's go to resources. We need some echo shells because of the stuff that we just bought. Could use some machine muscle because of the stuff we just bought. We can sell... I mean, I'm probably not going to use the Nora Valiant ever. Because now that I have the Nora Thunder... I bought this before. Tanoth Skirmisher. I would only wear if I really want to run around as like red. So yeah, might as well sell that. Marshall. I mean, we've kind of already decided that my favorite is the tactician. So I don't think we're really going to run around as the marshal ever. We can always buy the shit back. If like I go find a guide that says that I need to do something, I think we can always buy the shit back. So like let's see if we can buy back the well here, let's go to buyback. Can you buy back legendary items in Horizon Forbidden West? So you could always reacquire them in New Game Plus. Oh, it's the last 30 items. Well, since we don't really need any money right now, let's not sell a bunch of stuff. Let's get a little bit further forward. Let's get a little bit further into the game here. I mean, I doubt there's going to be a strategy that's going to tell me to use one of the purples. Especially because I'm going into the DLC, there's going to be even more weapons to use in the DLC. So. Okay. We wanted to go to Barren Light. Supposedly a while ago, well not supposedly, but a while ago I remember that somebody was telling me to go to Barren Light to meet them. Somebody was traveling to Barren Light from somewhere else. And they were like, oh, I'll be hanging out in Barren Light next time you're there, come see me.
Come on then. Why am I the one
Man, Barren Light was so so long ago. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's nothing here. So, okay, here we go. We're going to go to the island now. And we do it by going to the boat. Yeah, fast travel there. Let's get... let's drink up some more water. Okay. Really, there's nothing in there? Okay. Alright. Oh, there we go. Use. Ah, yes. Here we go. We could have done this like 20 hours ago. First order of business is to find the relic rune as quick as the game will let me. So we're gonna go explore. We're gonna go and look for stuff. So main. Okay, we're here. So, oh my god. Alright, so we have the black box. We have a tall neck. It looks like we could kind of just come right up here and grab us a mount. Okay, well, we have a campfire. Cool. So, toss a quick save out. Let's see if there's any items here. Okay. We're going to try to go up and get us a claw strider. Let's get us an island mount.
Acid's not gonna hurt it much.
Damn it, Matt! I can't. Why can't I override him? Is it because he was startled? I hit the wrong button and I frickin' definitely screwed that all up. Let's see if we come over here, if that'll be good enough. I know I can override these guys. Fire claw striders. I've ridden them before. Excuse me. Sprint all the way up here. Okay, nobody else can see. Why is it just a silent strike? Like, you cannot, can you not override on the... Is it because he's Apex? Well... Fine, I guess. What is this island? Can you not override machines on the island in Horizon Forbidden West? Oh, they might be immune if they're Apex. Apex cannot be overridden. Okay. So that's the issue there. Fine, I don't care. Let's just keep going. Okay. Yeah, we got a stalker sight, which I don't really care about. We want to go hit this tall neck over here. So once we hit the tall neck, maybe it'll show us the ruins.
I'm still getting that signal.
I will definitely go towards the campfire.
So these are the ruins of San Francisco. An entire city of crumbling towers. And somewhere buried out here is Thebes. I hope Alpha and the Gwen can help me find it. Sounds like a tall neck's nearby. Talks. Better be careful.
I mean, I see a tall neck that's on the ground.
Doesn't look like the tall neck's working.
Great.
Maybe my focus can tell me more.
I need to fix it. Power converters overloaded. Emergency ejection. Emergency ejection was triggered.
Current. Better take a look at the damage.
Okay.
Two parts are missing. Is that what the Quintok was carrying? Might be able to find the parts at the nest.
Okay, I guess we have to kill some glint hawks, apparently. Okay, I
Those
think
tall neck parts must be up there somewhere. I just have to get to them.
oh, come on. Come on. Okay, we can go up here. We can use a little baby arrow. There we go. Oh, he's ready for my ass to come up over the top of that ladder. Dang, it's so weird that they're closed on the weekends. Well, maybe this is scripted and it's gonna fly away.
Quintok nests. Wonder if this is where those sunken tall neck parts ended up.
Oh, you could come back over from over there, okay. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You really couldn't figure out how to... I hate when the game does that. Okay. Ah! God damn this fucking game! I held down square to glide, and instead of it even popping out the glide caster, it fucking just made me drop. Piece of shit. Okay, there it is. Oh my god.
I need to get my stamina back.
Fucking piece of shit. What a fucking piece of shit game. Alright. I don't know why she does that too. Like, you landed right perfectly where I wanted you to land, and then you take one extra step to fucking fall off like a dum-dum. Stupid ass. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking try to glide this time. Okay, this time we're just fucking you up.
That looks like the part I'm looking for.
If I can...
Now! That's over with. I should pick up that part now. Guess I'm picking this up. That's the end of that. And I got a hold of one of those tall neck parts. Down, one to go.
Okay, I was gonna say there's still another island though. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? You can obviously come back, I see that.
Gliding in.
Well, he wants to find me. He is ready to find me. What's up, dirty dog?
She can tough out the cold. Frost won't help.
You somebody mad at somebody over here mad at me? Oh, you mad at me, buddy? Okay. Did not mean to do that. got it. Golly, I'm trying to hit the frickin' spot. I've never hit the frickin' spot that I wanted to hit, I don't think. The last, like, 4 arrows anyways, I mean. Okay. So how do we climb up? Do we glide from over there somewhere? Oh, maybe we actually have to go down here. Oh, what's up? It's like, shit, I didn't know you had a third one. Okay, so we're back in here. Ah, there's our spot to climb up. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Ha! Shocked it! Guess we're done here. We should go back to the Glinthawk's nest. Get the part that's in there. The second tallneck part. I should get these back to the tallneck.
You know, is there anything else up here worth? Oh, God. There we go. Oh, Fui-yo, Uncle Roger. Okay. Come on over here, come on over here. Go on up. Come up over here. And let's go tall necking, baby. So unlock this tall neck, then maybe we could go find the relic ruin, do the relic ruin, get the shredder gauntlet. Well, go turn in the contraption over at Ember's Hidden Ember. Oh, did we get a lead? Alright, we got a lead. So I'm gonna go.
One more to go.
Okay, so Michaela Watts has a lead for me. So let's go see if we can find hers.
Welcome back. Now I just need to find a way to climb aboard.
Alright, looks like my neighbor's coming over right now to talk about getting my lawn mowed. So we need to see, need to follow this tall neck and see where to see what it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go close to this building.
If I can get on land, I might be able to jump onto the tonic.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna. If we can get on land, we can drop that. We can get that. Drop that ladder. Okay, so we're there.
I should be able to jump onto the tonic from here.
Jump, drop the lower ladder. And is there any items? No, not really. Okay, go up, go up. Is there a ladder to lower here as well? Lower the fucking ladder, you idiot!
Made it. Now
Okay.
to climb up to its head.
Jump over there. Yeah, there we go. Come over here, come over here. And jump up there. Alright.
Well,
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and kill the stream here. Because I'm gonna go talk to my neighbors
alright. Almost done.
for a little bit, so I'll be back shortly.